Coach, you're obviously standing in today for the team that's in Netherlands. Just update on them, how they're doing from your understanding.
Yeah, thanks very much. First and foremost is to really acknowledge the privilege and the honor of being tasked with coming in here to represent a big institution like Mamelodi Sundowns, the leadership of the organization through the management, the board, and of course the head coach, Rulani Mokoena, who's entrusted me with coming here and be his voice, pretty much. So I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity. And it also shows, I think, the culture at Mamelodi Sundowns that it's about teamwork. We are one, I'm an extension of the work that they do while I'm behind here with the players that are remaining behind here. And that's how we work. It's about service, which Coach Rulani has emphasized throughout the season to say at Mamelodi Sundowns is about service. So coming to the work abroad, of course, exciting. The team is always looking for challenges, and going to the Netherlands to tactically challenge the team and see how we evolve from a tactical development has been a very rewarding experience. From the conversation I had with the coach there, you can see the results. But behind the results has to be good performances, which there are, and the team is stronger than strong. And we look forward to next week to see how now the season starting, the performances from the Netherlands would translate into what we do best, which is win matches at Mamelodi Sundowns.
Coach Notoane, can this team be caught, really? I mean, 16-point gap. They went into the market, signed big players yet again. They are in the Netherlands beating teams that are starting their season in Europe next week.
Yeah, look, that's a very difficult question for me to answer because 2 years ago, if you look at the story of Lewis Hamilton in Formula One, that's the question that was being asked. Now we see Max Verstappen is there with Red Bull. They've reinvented their car, and took the tide away from Mercedes. That's the challenge for the other 15 teams to also reinvent their cars, come up with new specifications. But at the same time, like Formula One, we also reinventing our specs, in terms of the team that we have, and you want to continue to dominate the race. Hence, you see the signings that have been brought in to try to address certain deficiencies of the team to ensure that we continue to dominate. But more importantly, I think you can see we are in Holland because we are a global brand. And now the players have to be exposed to that level of competition so that by the time we go to your Club World Cups, your Super Cups, the players have already had the taste that they can do it. I think I'm happy Orlando Pirates also, have been to Spain, Israel, because I think for the national team, this kind of tours are very, very important for the players to draw confidence so that the day they come and play against the Spain national team, England national team, it's not something that sort of, baffles them. We saw when we played, Bafana played against France. For some it was a new experience, first time exposure to play against your Mbappes. So I think it's exciting times for South African football, and we can only wish that more teams can venture into such projects to prepare for the season and expose also South African football out there to the world.
Coach Notoane, obviously last season you guys brought in a lot of young players, and we saw you guys win the Engine knockout not too long ago. Can we expect to see the likes of other players such as Ngobeni making a breakthrough in the first team, given his exploits at the tournament, just like Cassius and Siyabonga from last season?
Yeah, no, certainly. You can see also the direction that the team has taken. 3-4 years ago, there was a lot of criticism around the team being old, not giving young players opportunities and making it difficult to attract young players. So there's a lot of work now being done to, give young players opportunities. But of course, when young players are given opportunities, they also have to grab them. Cassius is a very, very good example of a young guy who came in, and in a big institution like Sundowns, it's never easy. I can tell you that. But that's the trajectory that the team is taking to say if we want to become a global brand, we also have to make sure that we produce, develop, and give young players opportunities to continue to deliver the mandate of the institution, which is to win trophies, win matches, win trophies, and be a dominant force, not only on South Africa, but on the continent and globally with the Club World Cup.